Hi, Aries. Thanks for joining me. My name is Audrey Alison, and this is your August Psychic Tarot reading. I'm using my favorite, most trusted deck, the Alchemical Tarot by Robert M. Place. Thank you for subscribing. Please watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, Aries, for a full dose of divination for the month. I'm using my grandmother's lace, her lavender lace curtains, and the energy, she's passed back in 1998, but these curtains have been in the family for over 6 decades, 60 years, and I just feel very connected to her right now. Aries, August is a good month to consider what you are succumb to, what you are doing too much of in a negative way. The Eight of Swords is the mental trap. What is the thought pattern that could be realigned for Aries? Is there a repetitive negative thinking that is keeping you in a holding pattern somewhere? It's not always worth a fight. The Seven of Wands, the argument, to me this feels like it could be both self-inflicted and or with another person, depending on the court cards. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. There is a time and a place for everything. And right now, your reaction, physically or actively, is not called for. Defend yourself in verbal means, communication, and legal means. But this retrograde of Mercury in Leo is a time to actually assess and reevaluate without taking so much forward action. Something needs to come to an end here for Aries. It's okay to cut people off in your life. And in life's changes and through time and each season, not everyone has to come with you on the next levels of life. And when I see the Death card after a card of opposition and defensiveness, I think that some people are meant to be cut off. You could be assessing and reevaluating some of your connections and where you feel like your time is being spent not in a productive way, and making positive changes to cut cords, to not entertain what is unhealthy for you. This could also be putting an addiction away, the end of a repetitive, self-serving habit that doesn't lead you into good situations. Yeah, this could be a testing time. Some Aries are actually mourning the loss of people in their lives that have struggled with their own personal fight that they could not overcome. King of Cups, here's a court card to help us identify or narrow in more of a character or the characteristics of someone. Water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Compassionate, artistic, open-hearted, loving. There's a few things I'm getting. Aries, there's a part of you that is or was like this description. And through change and loss in life and the cutting off of people that don't serve your highest good or positive progression, it might require you to be not just all of the fire that you are, but some of this more water element and caring for yourself, doing what's right for you. It's a time to consider coming from your heart right now, no matter how much it has been broken or is being repaired, or you're going through some kind of sentimental experience. Here's a queen to that king. The water sign duo is here. Very similar in their traits, very compassionate, nurturing, open-hearted, graceful, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Connected to also children and playfulness. There you are. There's the Aries female. The fire sign, Queen of Staves or Wands, fire. You're going through change, and August is a catalyst month for you. It's Virgo season coming up in August. And I know you do very well in Leo season, but up until the 22nd, when the sun shifts into Virgo, that's a time for strong communication and really delivering the message of what you've been reevaluating. Your work, your health, and your well-being should be your focus. Tend to your anxieties too. When I see Three of Swords, it's very stressful, but it does mean grief along with anxiety. Their communication could help the Aries heal through this time of change. And death doesn't always mean a passing. It could, when it relates to Three of Swords, that you've been mourning, that you have been in the process of healing. Wow, I like this outcome. Ace of Coins, there is a new source of health and wealth and financial opportunity for Aries. Before this card, I felt like you're leaning into your work, health, and well-being as the sun transits into Virgo on the 22nd. It is bringing in that earth energy. And our new moon on the 23rd of August is in Virgo at 0 degrees. We don't always get a 0-degree new moon. And that initiates for you a new path of security, work, habit, routine. If you're someone who is releasing a habit or a vice at the top of the month, the cosmos conspire to work with you here. This is a great time to release in the beginning and during a retrograde, weaning out of a negative pattern. And by the 3rd week of August, the 23rd, the new moon stamping this new initiation for Aries in routine, regimen, habit, health, your well-being. It's a pet sector as well. New animals can come into your life. This is very positive in terms of where you're shifting to. There's no shame in looking for help, Aries. Please know that I am here if you ever need a reading and look at your astrological chart at audreyalison.com. You can book your reading there, and you have access to my calendar. Aries, remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.